Man, a whole lot going on. I know you got a lot this morning.
Yeah, man. You know what? For those of you, you've been listening, and I think Rickey and others have been talking about the U.S. Census, and there's a little bit of confusion, Rick. I know that there's a lot of people that said the deadline was April 1st, and the deadline is not April 1st. The reference point is April 1st. So what that means is you can continue to go online and fill out your census forms now and moving forward. It just means that whoever was living in your house on April 1st, it ain't like nobody going anywhere at this point, but April 1st is the reference point for when you fill out the form. So that's something to keep in mind, you all. If you haven't filled out your census stuff, and somebody told you April 1st is the deadline, you can still do it. And I think, as so many have talked about, this is going to determine, especially in a post-COVID reality, the amount of resources that are going to go to the zip codes and the districts that you live in are going to be determined by the census. And so please, you all, nobody's going to come find you. No law enforcement is involved. Please fill out the form because it's directly connected to resources. And Rick, speaking of resources, SheaMoisture just announced that they are going to do $1 million fund to support female-owned businesses. And
wow.
So it's really about supporting women of color, entrepreneurs affected by COVID-19. I think they're going to be $100,000 grants that are made available. So please, you all, check out SheaMoisture and Sundial's Instagram page. It talks directly about how they're going to be doing this. And if you know a Black woman entrepreneur, please let her know about it so she can check and see if she is eligible. And last but not least, Rick, you know that the Easter season is coming up.
Right.
Please, pastors, we know you need the money. We know how church works. Please do not try to have no live Easter service. Keep your parishioners safe. And for those of you that love your church family, love your church community, love the ministry that they do, continue to tithe and give, because so many pastors are feeling like they have to do live service, not necessarily for the spiritual reasons, but there's some economic ones. And so support your local ministry if you believe it's supporting you, but don't do that by trying to have live service. Do that by supporting the ministry work, whether that's through your time, whether that's through volunteering online, whether that's through calling and connecting with people, or whether that's continuing to provide financial resources, y'all. We got to stay safe in this, but that doesn't mean we don't support our institutions that support us. Rick, those are three things I got for you. Y'all can hit me at Jeff's Nation on all social media, brother.
There it is. I appreciate it, Jeff. Y'all get up for Jeff Johnson.
Jeff,
all right, y'all, listen, I got a special edition of songs that stay in your head all day. You do not want to miss this. Coming up next with the Smiley Morning Show.